like, I was like, look,
that was a little salty of me. Okay, now I don't have audio in my right ear.
All right. But we do have the match on screen. KingK versus McBenedict. As I recall, I think that they've fought before and KingK took it, though I don't recall very well.
Not.
This neutral is insane. Oh, Rob is about to be... Oh, before he even hits the center of the clock, you're just trying to mess with me now. Oh, it's going to bother me for the entire match.
Are we just in hand warmers?
Yes, absolutely. Hand warmers it is. And the hand warmers are complete. Hands thoroughly warmed. Hands are toasty. A couple of toast slices clapping together for no contest, and the match begins. Oh, hello? Okay. Sorry, audio testing, everyone. I'm not giving greetings to you yet again. I promise that I've been here. Granted, we are having a bit of technical difficulty, and we've had to, by necessity, switch out one of the headsets. So Kimona's going to be right back on commentary here in a moment after we get some Rob versus Ryu action.
Rob Ryu.
I think that I actually turned the microphone towards Kimona and was about to go on a cooperative effort there for a moment. But I do think that Ryu starts to succeed as soon as he gets in, but until that point, I don't think he does so hot. Ooh, but he is making use of that focus attack. And Rob has plenty of gas to spare to get back on stage.
It's on the wrong side. All right. Yes, this sounds good. Oh, and this headset's quality is just excellent.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Don't you just love hearing yourself? Yep. He read that roll.
He read the roll, so...
eons ahead.
And that's the great thing about focus, is that it's just an option select. You can turn it around at the end if you want to, and McBenedict pulls it out.
Yeah, he just rolls the dice and says, am I going to read the roll, the getup, or what? You'll find out as soon as you get hit.
So I'd like to give my input on this matchup, and I think that this matchup really sucks for Rob. I think that most heavyweights have a problem with Ryu, and Rob has a couple more tools
combos. Like once he gets up tilt, it's over, isn't it?
I mean, and the thing is that Rob has a couple tools that, a guy like, Ganon or DK might not have, which is that, he's got the gyro, he's got a couple of ranged options to at least annoy Ryu into maybe approaching, but you got to be careful, and sometimes Ryu's just not going to bite what you're putting down.
Not to mention it becomes more of a situation where you're forcing Ryu into the situation he wants to be in, which is close to you. Mm-hmm. You're forcing him to approach, but you also have to block the approach flawlessly, or you're going to get short you can. Mm-hmm. Or focus attacked, lest we forget.
I mean, how could we forget? It was a minute ago.
I am a goldfish, thank you very much. My grandmother was a goldfish.
I was about to say, if anybody's going to forget, it's going to be me. Wow, even Ryu out of the percents for the beat boop, and I think...
Impressive. All right, well, he takes the first stock. KingK is on his heels. On his bare heels. Yeah, no socks.
53%'s actually, okay. Now he's going to have a little bit of a difficult bringing this back, because at 77, it takes, what? Absolutely now, it's an up-tilt Shoryu, and Rob is dead.
Yes, tragic. But all right.
Don't need a focus attack or anything.
Backed up, he has plenty of time to work with. Technology versus the bare fists of man. This is a legendary match. But the up-tilt Shoryuken, as predicted, and the match concludes. Round 2.
Let's go to round 2.
Round 2
I want to see the adaptations from KingK, because it was either last week or the week before. KingK got 4th.
He did
or 5th, sorry.
Yeah, and he made some serious upsets along the way on his route to the top.
So I think this is completely evenly matched as far as I'm concerned.
Player-wise, yeah. The problem is that the matchup is not.
Yeah, the matchup is definitely in Ryu's favor.
All right.
So after McBenedict taking game 1, I mean, again, we've been saying that Ryu probably wins this matchup, and a lot of that just comes down to the fact that he kills very early. These are two heavyweight characters. He kills early, and Rob relies on a couple of specific setups that KingK just hasn't been able to find at the right percents.
Tragically, especially when Ryu was out of it at 150. That was just tragic to watch. But he did build some serious damage in the outset of this match, but he seems to have caught up, McBenedict that is, he seems to have caught up just fine.
Mm-hmm. I think part of the reason is that McBenedict is getting a really good read on what KingK wants. You saw a little bit ago KingK shot the gyro into the center of the stage.
He's reading his ledge get-ups so
fine, yeah.
flawlessly. Oh, but he's good.
But what I wanted to say is that KingK shot the gyro to the center of the stage from ledge, and then McBenedict kind of faked going to the gyro to see if that's what KingK wanted him to do, or if KingK wanted him to ledge guard him and then go for the gyro later. So it's really good that McBenedict is able to, you know, at least seemingly pick out what it is that KingK wants him to do.
Yeah,
because if you can figure out the game that your opponent wants you to play, then you can just not play that game.
Exactly. Just make them uncomfortable, disturb their rhythm. And McBenedict is really good at just kind of combing through his options until he finds out exactly what works. And he's very safe until that point. But once he finds that out, it starts getting really daring. Wow, that sucks!
Full focus, and that was just off of the invincibility.
Oh, one of the first things. Ooh.
He's landing all these nairs, and KingK is not landing because you're a heavyweight
Yikes.
against Ryu.
Oh,
and
and the rage and everything.
Fling it on through.
Great galloping gumballs. That was over quick.